The town of Black Hollow was a quiet, unassuming place, nestled deep in the valley where the dense forest met the riverbanks. The Black Hollow River had always been a source of life for the town. Fishermen cast their nets into its waters, children played along its shores, and elders told stories about its history. But there was another tale, whispered in hushed voices and passed from one generation to the next. It was said that when the fog rolled in thick over the water, people disappeared, swallowed by the river without a sound. Nobody knew exactly when the vanishings had started, but the stories stretched back for centuries. Some claimed it was the work of an ancient curse. Others spoke of vengeful spirits lurking beneath the surface, waiting for their next victim. Many dismissed it as mere superstition, but the truth remained: those who entered the mist-shrouded river were never seen again. One autumn evening, a group of 4 friends decided to test the legend. Will, a skeptic, laughed at the idea of ghosts. Emily, the storyteller of the group, was eager to uncover the truth. James, ever the daredevil, wanted nothing more than to prove his bravery, while Claire, the cautious one, hesitated but ultimately followed, not wanting to be left behind. The fog was already thick when they reached the riverbank. The moon barely pierced through the heavy mist, casting ghostly shadows on the rippling water. The silence was unnatural. No rustling of leaves, no chirping of crickets, just the muffled lapping of water against the shore. Well, here we are, looks like just a normal river to me. Emily's voice broke the silence. "Emily, let's go closer." James, ever the brave one, teased her. "James, come on, don't tell me you're scared." As they stood there, a strange sound reached their ears, a soft whisper, like the wind, but more human. It was impossible to tell where it was coming from. The fog thickened around them, curling like grasping fingers. Okay, maybe this isn't such a good idea. James, curious as ever, spoke up. "James, maybe there's something under—" Suddenly, Emily's scream pierced the air. Emily, screaming. Will's voice was frantic. "Will, wait, we have to help him! James!" Then the whispering returned, louder this time, overlapping voices weaving together in an eerie chant. The water rippled unnaturally, something dark moving just beneath the surface. "Emily, we have to get out of here, now!" A shadow rose from the river, a figure or maybe something worse. Its form was shifting, featureless, but its presence was undeniable. Voice, "Stay." Claire broke free from Will's grip, running as fast as she could. Emily followed, her breath ragged. Will stumbled backward, forcing himself to move, his feet feeling like they were stuck in thick mud. The whispering turned into a wail as he turned and ran, the cold presence brushing against his back. They didn't stop running until they reached the safety of town. When they finally turned to look, the fog had receded, the river once again looking calm and ordinary. James was gone. The authorities searched for him, dragging the river, questioning the town. No trace of him was ever found. Eventually, his disappearance was written off as a tragic accident, but the 3 survivors knew better. They never spoke of that night again, and they never returned to the river. But sometimes in the dead of night, when the fog creeps over the water, the town still hears whispers. And sometimes, if you listen closely, you can hear a voice among them, calling for help.